welcome back to Dead Effect 2, doing chapter 19 on Hell Difficulty. So we've finally located Beiliks' secret base, and what you need to do is just plow through with explosive bow as much as possible. There's no spitters or anything, so this area is just to sort of try and get ahead of this pylon. The biggest thing you can have is maybe a runner comes in that you stick with an explosive bow and the runner runs into you. It's probably the only problem. So we're doing this hell difficulty. We're also doing a extra challenge just for the hell of it, trying to take no damage. And can I just say, this one gave me a hell of a headache. I rage quit a few times, especially the next corridor. The spitters in there so that's where you can get problems when you get a runner. What do we got here? Why don't you ask Beiliks or one of those cool girls? Man, we used to call Jane the Ice Queen or Robot Princess, but when I look at those ninjas, damn, I feel ashamed. Man, I have to say, yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that one. It's not really any pertinent part of the story. It's just some guys getting off on the ninjas. I guess this part. Now, you could miss this one, and I have. You got to shoot it. I'm not going to backtrack or replay. As I said, this one is really, really hard to try and do no damage. So you got spitters on this side. You need to try and get the spitters to ragdoll. It's the only way you're going to. So just keep with the explosive bow. Don't switch. Switching takes too long, and you can get a whole team on top of you, which then prevents you from switching back to explosive bow. Look out for grenades as well. These guys can throw so good they can throw straight back to the elevator that you're in. So as you can see, I'm trying to ragdoll it. I'm not switching. I'm just going to keep ragdolling the damn thing. So you got another explosive. Be careful there. I'm trying to hide behind this pillar. And so we gotta. I'm trying to take care of that TNT guy because I don't want him to. If you can ragdoll him over the side, you can sometimes get him up over the banister, and what that does is kill them instantly. The problem is that these spitters can actually spit even when they're dead. They have like a 1 or 2 second frame where they can still spit at you even though they no longer exist. So there's a perfect, for instance, there's a ragdoll straight over the balcony and he dies. But sometimes the spitters can still get one spit into you even though they've been ragdoll over. Now I've switched. I'm trying to concentrate, see how many. Now I've got another spitter. I'm going to see if I can get him down a little bit. And then I'll probably ragdoll him. Yep, now I've got another grenader as well. See the throw on the grenader? He can actually go to the extent of, as I said, he can actually throw as far back as the elevator. And when that happens, you're stuffed. So this really, I can't express how many times I had to do this to try and get this done with no damage. Wow. And that's only one of them. Got another one to go. I don't see anything interesting here. Guys rib cages open up. No, I've seen that before. Don't see anything interesting here. Sorry, but that one cracks me up. Don't see anything interesting at all. Dead bodies everywhere. Yeah, seen that. Oh, yawn. 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 Alright. Okay, still making our way to Beiliks secret office. This is where it is now. Now we're going to be introduced to Unit 13 again. So we're going to switch to Psi Accelerator. It's the only thing to be able to take care of them without doing damage. I think that's sort of sucks that, we have to keep relying on this in order to make sure that we don't take any damage. I think that's kind of a bad mechanic. I would have preferred if it's more fair, but it's simply not fair the way the Unit 13 are set up. That as soon as you go out there, they will take a shot at you. I think you got about 3 of them to take care of here in this section. And if you'll notice my hand keeps disappearing. There the gun is just floating, and occasionally my hand will get on it. There you go. Hand back. That makes no sense whatsoever. So I thought I was finished there. Always switch to the kind of saw disc. Make sure you got a scanner connected to it. It will allow you to see if there's still enemy hiding. So as you can see, no more enemies. I'm now safe to get out. I'd like to just take care of this secret orbit there, and some money there. And now we're going to look at the blueprints. We'll see that if you have a look on the bottom there, you see blueprints for the super soldier. So that's what Beiliks now making. He's making a soldier tougher than Unit 13, tougher than us, to take control. So he's kind of working both sides and using genetic engineering to create a monster that's going to give him the advantage to take over. So now again I'm going to Minican, and you'll notice that with Minican, even the Minican zombies, that your explosive bow very rarely does any damage, and that's because of the armoring that they have on them. And where this super soldier has the same thing. You were given the assignment as a reward, but it doesn't mean you'll be sleeping on duty. Is that clear? It should be nice, long, boring guard duty, but stay alert just in case. Engage. Don't you dare to touch one of Dr. Beilik's assistants. Don't even look at them. Watch Beilik and report anything suspicious. So they keep on about the cyber ninjas being a sexual thing for the Unit 13, a temptation. Actually, that's how even I know it's a bit of a strange connection, but that is how the ISIS work, because the Taliban don't actually have sex slaves. They strongly don't agree with that, but ISIS often do. And that's usually and that's one of the many rewards. Of course, getting all the virgins in heaven or whatever is a big reward due to the sexual frustration of their gullible soldiers, I guess. So what we're going to do here is we're going to sit in here. And we're wondering if Beilik's done that same sort of situation with the cyber ninjas being female, or unless if they're satisfying his urges somewhat. Bit of a sickening thought, but possible. Um, so basically, just keep plowing away with them until you get the writing, the hearing there. And now here we have again explosive bow. I like to stay outside here. Make sure you don't shoot the doorway. The doorway will probably stuff you up. Okay, now see how there's a grenader. Watch him, because he's going to be able to throw. Get back quite a bit. Hopefully that grenader's taken himself out. Don't think he has. I think he's still there. Is that ragdolling? Oh no, yep, they're all gone. So that was lucky. There's a harder one than that though. So we want to turn off the valve. If we don't turn the valve off, we will take damage when we walk into the steam. So we want to make sure that we don't do that. This is the one I hate the most. Like these things can throw at ridiculous. Look, luckily it hit the pole, but you want to get rid of this grenader as quickly as can. Try and get a connection on him. Got him. Now there's a lot, and I mean a lot of spitters out there. You'll see above my head is a secret orb. We'll try and get that as soon as I finish here. Be careful of the spit. There's 2 or 3 of them out there, so they will. And they're... Whoa, see? Whoa! That was very, very close to getting hurt there. And that's why often I've rage quit trying to do this no damage, because it is so incredibly infuriating. There's 2. I've got to get the door open. Again, we want to watch the fact that I might not risk it anymore, because I'll see if I can explode the door and then I'm on the other side. That'll be funny as. No. Oh, I got the space zombie. Great. He's going to be in the way and I can't get the spitters. I have to wear him down. Whoa, see? Whoa, that nearly hit me. The pylon is protecting me at the moment, but I'm going to go back. I find if you go back to about this distance, it's the only safe way of eradicating the rest, and they can't shoot this far. The pole gets in the way, the top roof. So this allows me to take them out at a fair good distance. I'm still going to use this pole as a cover just in case, but I don't think they're going to. And there you can see they could still spit even though they were being flung around on the floor there. They can still spit when on the floor, but as you can see, the roof is stopping this spit. And that's it. So we've cleared the corridors. That's where you're going to take the most amount of damage. There are 2 more places coming up, which is pretty tricky, and you will most likely take damage at the last second. I've got to wait for the green goo to dissipate, or it will damage me. So let's check out the ESS power transfer module. Is check. That's the asset module is check. I don't know. And I don't even know what this thing is anymore. Oh, there we go. It started to dissipate. You want to wait a couple of seconds though, because the toxic chemical is still dormant there. Should be alright now. And there we go. Able to walk over with no damage. There's the secret orb. You can do that with the whatever that device is. And I want to take out my sword disc for the next part. This can be very tricky. it only takes one mistake and you're going to get a spike in your head. You got to take care of this monster again. So again, what we're going to do is the same as last time. He's a little bit slower than the first one we came across. Having said that, sometimes he really triggers quick. He can't seem to detect you on the corners like that. So you can get a one shot in and then move straight away. You want to keep ahead of him. And always, when you hear him fling that thing and it's missed, you can get an extra shot in. But you want to keep in. Oh, he's coming the other side, so you got to be careful of that. Sometimes he'll do that as well, and he might blindside you. I want to keep him on this side because this is the side that's natural to me, and I'm probably less likely. So I guess depends on whether you're left or right-handed, which rotation you'd like to take. If you don't get a good shot, don't risk it. So there again, he missed, but I already moved on too much. I'm gonna try and get. See that? See how quick you got to be? Like, he nearly got me there, and unfortunately, the challenge would have been over for me. I would have taken damage, and again, this is actually quite stressful, especially when you got through all those corridors without taking damage. You can't afford one mistake here, and this is... Come on. Oh, we're nearly wearing down. It's nearly there. Keep in mind he's also going to explode as well, so you want to stay away from his explosion. I can't attack him on that side because the boxes are in the way, and they will attack. I'm going to take an extra shot, see if I can wear him down a little bit. Don't know if that one hit him. Getting very low, so this one you can't really take the shot. He moved in, going to take another shot. Got about a third, maybe I can take one more. There we go. You should have enough bullets to take the guy down. If you don't, you might have to use an explosive bow now and then. I would make it, from a distance, and hopefully ragdolls bats for you. So you want to try and make every sword count. As you can see, it takes a lot, and so it's probably best to sort of fill up. Make sure you're full up with sword before you come down here. Oh, he nearly hit me then. Oh no, he's gone. That's it. And you got the secret orb up there. We have missed one. We missed the one in the elevator as we went down. It is a tricky one to get. I've got it in the past, but at least you know where it is. So, we've got one more thing to take care of, where you can take damage. This one is actually kind of tricky to work out the maths too. This is probably one of the hardest of all the cupboards. 123, which is there. Okay, done. Got it first time, which is very unusual. I disagree, boss. I believe the guy. Yes, I didn't believe him at first when he was screaming how he was held hostage and how he cooperated only as little as possible to save his life. But look at him go. He needed only a few days to brew a platoon-sized combat force, and that cloaking tech, that's amazing. And have you seen the plans for his latest project? If he really worked for the net, don't you think he did give her at least some of the stuff? He was clearly holding back on her. Of course, I admit he might have had his own reasons. Don't worry, I'll still keep my eyes on him. Now, I'd like to set up before I do the next section. It will often mean a difference between taking damage and no damage. Because the next section is really tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a trip mine here. And I'm going to plant a trip mine here. Now what's going to happen is the boss is going to come out. He's not going to fight you, but he's going to have two guys that are with him as well. And then you're going to have another two guys that come out of the door. Now, they're really good. They're near perfect in shots. So, now hopefully that should be right. They won't be able to get down here. I will be able to take them out with the side accelerator before they do able to come down here. They get triggered by this cabinet when you open it up. And again, another maths problem. 7, 9. Oh, there you go. First time again. Whew, that was just fluke to tell you the truth. So that's the new genetic soldier Beiliks created to turn the tables and give him the upper advantage. And I guess when you go looking at genetic soldiers, you don't need a lot of platoons. You only need one. And that could give you a massive advantage. I mean, we're giving Danet a massive advantage. And as a super soldier ourselves. And we're only one. We're not really a platoon. Now, Beilik is saying you shouldn't trust Danet at all costs. She's holding back information on you. And she's saying, of course, he's a liar and I've stopped him. Now, I've again taken out my sword disc just to check that I did take care of him. You probably heard a lot of explosions that really took down the damage. Now I'm checking, you'll see that I've still got two. I would say the one near the doors exploded. I've still got this one down, two down here. So I'm going to trigger the soldier. You saw where he triggered. And I'm going to come back here. I've got to be careful. I actually might go to this one because this one's got a pipe. That's going to block that guy from taking a shot at me. And I'm hopefully going to get the side. Now, his explosions ragdolled him. And he's still there. That pipe's going to block me. Now he can get a shot in from there. So you got to be careful. That guy can nearly shoot me from there too. So, you see how close this is getting very tricky. I'm trying to get him in the side. I think he got an explosion. Then there was an explosion. I'm getting a sign. I'm trying to get at a distance where they can't, and I've done it. Wow. Good luck with that challenge. Try that one. No damage. That is a biatch. Well and truly. Whew. I hated that one. And here's your... I missed a bit of money too. Sorry about that. Probably should have looked around a bit more. You kill 5 enemies with headshots without reloading. You finish the mission without using any special abilities. So you're going to have to play this more than once. You finish the mission without using any explosives. You want to put those on easy. You finish the mission on any difficulty. Until next time. Bye for now.